Back working on this John Deere S690 combine. Had it happen twice. I don't know, happens with fool me once, fool me twice. Anyhow, the stupid chain hopped off the sprocket on the feeder house. And I had the 40-foot straight cut header on it, so then the drum on the header would feed the feeder chain. But of course, feeder chain wasn't taking it away, so it would just wrap around the drum until it would slip the clutch on the far side. And couldn't figure it out. Finally figured it out. Put the chain back on. It had just hopped it off on the inside. And then last night, it did it again. And I thought this thing was traveling on here because it wasn't really locking. So that was a little bit of a problem. But I finally got it to lock where it needed to be. And then I was tracking this chain, and where that idler was, it was riding like way crooked. And I was looking and looking, and I thought maybe that the pulley got put on backwards. So I was figuring all the washers out, and then it had wore all on the inside of the chain because it was riding crooked, pulling on this pulley. So then after I looked at this long enough, I'm like, oh, that center bearing pushed out. It should be flush on both sides. So that's what made this ride to the one side. I don't know how that happened, but I'm going to try and press it back into the center and see what that looks like. So we had a different pulley. It was on the other combine, and it was doing the same thing. And I didn't actually remember looking at if it had a center bushing that could actually slide in and out of it. So something to keep an eye out for. Hopefully that'll help somebody. Anyhow, I'll get this pressed back, and I'll maybe just do one more quick update as I go, and then be good enough. Okay. Hitting something. Oh, very good. That center can go through. So that's flush on that side, but definitely not quite. So it could go a little bit more. I'm going to go check the other combine, and then maybe that just needs to be recessed a little bit so that it's the same on both sides. Okay, definitely got it just slightly recessed on both sides. So that thing is dead center. So we'll get this lined up, and then I'll just show you. Hopefully the chain will be running true after I get this into place. Okay, 24 mil for these two, and it is definitely running true. There is a fat washer right there, and another fat washer, and then a little washer, and there's a tiny washer in behind. And that washer, the little one, kind of hard to see, it's just a sliver down there on the inside of that sprocket. It was on the outside, so that would have made the sprocket pulley more that way. So I moved that washer, and now it actually seems to be running true in the center of the chain. So yeah, anyhow, keep an eye out for that. Good fix, little tech tip, hopefully. If somebody's struggling with that. Okay, take care. Have a good day.